lions and buffaloes live together in a national park. But that relationship is naturally healthy, but it's not in the interest of the buffaloes, it's in the interest of the lions.
Africa's 20th century was a battlefield of identity, carved up in foreign capitals and ruled without consent. Her children fought back with courage and conviction, with the continent inheriting flags and anthems, not industries or system. Liberation was not just about pushing out the colonizers. It was about reclaiming humanity and agency within the continent.
That's why I've been telling Ugandans that there is no free lunch. They have a reason why they interfere in our internal affairs. It's not the love of Africa. No, there is another agenda behind and it's in their interest. It's in the interest of their people.
From the mountains of Cavalry to the streets of Accra, Africa bled to be free. But when the guns fell silent, the harder war began, building a continent from scratch. Today's Africa is a paradox, rich in minerals, manpower and markets, yet plagued by corruption, dependency and inequality. Still, a new generation is reshaping the narrative.
You've seen that the cost of raw materials, like things like uranium, which was being taken into France, all these resources now have come back and under the control of the local people, Chad, the Niger, Burkina Faso, and now they form a union. They're trying to form a union. But all this is now being curtailed, is being undermined by the European masters because they don't want Africa to unite. Because the earlier or the faster Africa unites, the better.
Global powers compete for Africa's favor, a scramble remaining evident for all to see. But this time, Africans are watching, weighing, and in some cases resisting.
They will not help us to develop. Because when we develop, then we become their competitors. Then we deny them the raw materials because we shall use the raw materials they use in their factories, which create employment, to use in our factories and create jobs here.
The African future is not written in aid agreements or policy papers. It is engraved in the minds of young innovators, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. This is why Africa must industrialize to outlive the colonial model, which was extraction. The model of Africa must be transformation of the continent's resources, knowledge, and identity.
It's important that Africa must come out of these internal contradictions which were created by our colonial masters. I think we need to champion and bring in a new mindset in order to ensure that the African continent has got a major approach towards resolving these issues.
To remain divided in the first place was the cause of our problem right at colonial outset, and to remain united is not to learn anything from history.
Corruption and people taking money from the African continent and going to bank in Switzerland, in Dubai now, in countries' offshore accounts, is also undermining the economic base of the African continent.
From colonial chains to the corridors of innovation, Africa is rising. But this rise is neither guaranteed nor complete. The struggle requires a renewal of the mission. Henry Okrut, UBC.